Hello. Couple of hours. Let's just have a look at little Patrick. Nice and relaxing, but I still feel there's things to be found in here. I just felt drawn to coming in this field, which was the footpaths down to the mill. And there we get a little Cupra nickel sixpence. 1958. Yeah, what, about 50 signal. But I'm digging them anyway. Hey, isn't it nice to find something when you think you've absolutely thrashed the place for months and months and months? Ah, little Patrick, you're good to me. Oh, birds singing. God, it's beautiful here. Really wish you could be with me. Meanwhile, what, 1775-ish, George III, halfpenny. Bit worn, but I think there's the head, look. No seals in this field and no Roman coins or anything, but oh, what we have got up there is, what is that? What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, you be a rabbit. Long way away. Pigeon joining in. 1806. George III. Oh, always a chance of a bit of silver around if these are here. Now that's got to be a token. It's not big enough for 1806. It's too thick for 1700s. So I reckon it's a token of about 1800. But I can't figure out what. Heavy coin. Nah. I'm just wondering it feels at the moment. I'm not your mother, and there's really nothing in them. I'm just going up to there. There used to be, I'm not quite sure where, but I think there used to be just about there. There used to be a school, an old school, Victorian. I had a quick look one time. All I found was nothing. So I'm wandering across, and here we go. Just find this very nice harness buckle, and in with it a bit of leather attached. Shows you the size of the leather that was used with these buckles. Yes, indeedy. Nice one. I've stumbled on a rabbit warren, look. Oh, they've gone. Oh, there's another one there. You can get fairly close to rabbits around here. I was just looking around the tree, a good place for people to meet up. And I was heading up that way to the school, and I thought, I'll just have a quick diversion across here. And I walked 3 paces and wallop. Now I thought that was a cartwheel penny. It's the same size. No, it says 1797, I think, on the bottom. Doesn't look like one somehow, but we'll have to clean it up. But there you go. I shall continue to the gate. They're all good places where people have been. Ah, you are not a button, you're a farthing, aren't you? But who? Is that George II in there? Can you see George II? Or is it earlier? Let's talk 17 what? 30? 24? 5? 6? God, it's full of iron and rubbish down there. They come up here and I got a 95, boop boop. I thought, I'm digging you. And it's an 1806 George 3 penny in quite good nick. Under that muck. Leave the muck on till I get home. I think that's a harp. Weirdy, weirdy. Let's go that way up. Hibernia, I think. Well, that way till we clean it up. George 3. Yeah. There's the wall of the school, I think. But, oh, over this side here, rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Oh. Well, that old school was full of junk, nothing but iron all over. A couple of coins, but God, they were a hard one. Got a penknife there. I've been trying to find the playground, but didn't seem to have one. So I'll work my way down to here, and then take the footpath across back to Little Patrick. I don't believe it, I found a flax seal. Path goes from here all the way across, it's what, half a mile to Little Patrick. And then there's the road here goes down into Low Mill. And according to the map, there was a wall there, so am I on the right side of it? Now, who carried this in? That's the question. And are there more? Oh, this got me going. I thought I'd got a guinea. It's a Jeff Hurst football England squad World Cup in Mexico, which was, I'm not sure, because I'm not up on footy. They give them out with petrol, SO petrol. Yeah, they're very collectible. Yes. Oh, beautiful little halfpenny. Now, what are you? 1916. George 5. Putting years on you, lad. Nice coin. Oh, loom weight. Little one. Oh, pewter spoon. Oh, it doesn't last in the ground, pewter. Lead does, but pewter doesn't. Oh, that was one long walk. Heading back to the car. I'm finding a few buttons. Nothing worth photographing though. So that gate there, and I'm at the car. I'll have a rest, and I'll go looking for some seals. GM power, 98 in both directions. Come on, what do you reckon it was? I don't think you'd say it was a lead seal. About 6 inch down. It must be the iron rods inside them, you know, the wires. But there you go. Thank you very much. Hey, look, got a loom weight. Bell-shaped loom weight. It's staying pretty cool. Threatening to rain a bit. Can you see the ring of a previous dig there, look? Then just alongside it, right there. Just about like that. Nice pewter button. Well, that's a bit of a useless spoon, it hasn't got a top on it. Pewter, look. Just can't take it. Oh, hasp. Clog hasp off a clog. So I've had a clasp and a hasp now. Oh, it's getting cold. 1810. Very good. That's 3 now. 2 from here, 1 from half a mile away. Half a bull ring. This is what went through a bull's nose. The hinges were on here it was in two parts and then they screwed them together. But there's an awful lot of them seem to break. Silver plated button. Surprising how that this place still keeps giving. So I've had a wander just onto the hillock here where they all were, and I reckon if you walk a straight line across this hillock you'll still find them. My goodness, 1820. That has broke. Oh, it certainly has. Right, I'll just put that in a little bag straight away, I think. These sheep ain't scared of me anymore. 1820. 51 post, 81 post. Hard to see. Clean it up. Another 1820. Looks like I'm in a little patch here. Oh my goodness. And another one. And another one. 1819. See how they're just scattered in this little row along here, look. Okay, pack it in for the night. Oh, had a not bad day out actually. Will you shut up when I'm talking? Bah. Hey. Hello, welcome to the roundup. Two of them. Firstly, I went walkies down the footpath looking in the fields, see if there was anything around, and picked up quite a few buttons. Look, penknife, pewter spoon, nuts, washers, lead weight off something, roofing leads. Very nice buckle there. I think that's off the bottom of a shoe. I forget what they call them now. You nail them on the heel of your shoe. Let's go down to the coins. 1958, 1918, 1806. Quite nice. Yeah, at least you can see Britannia there. You see the size of these things. That's about the size of a dime, is that? So it will give you some idea how big these coins are. This is 1797. Finally, there we are. See, that's 7 right in the middle. And that's Britannia, and that's George there. Very unusually worn. That's his portrait there. And that weighed an ounce, solid ounce of copper. And then, going back even further, this is a Hibernia. It's got a harp on it. There, you see, that's a lady's head by my thumb, and that's her shoulders and her body, and it comes down a harp. Then there's the strings behind her, look. There's a crown on the top, and it does say Hibernia. But if it, whether it's George II or George III, I don't know. So usually the ones I find of these are George II, and they're about 1824. Maybe that says 25? No, not sure. If it is George III, it's 1805-ish, something like that. These are 1770s, I think, George III. This is much smaller and thicker coin by any account. Just can't make out what you are. You do seem to have a head there, look. Oh, and you've got some writing up there. But I'm not sure what. If I didn't know any better, I think you were Roman. Don't think you are Roman, but Come on, CB. Who is he? He does look a touch Roman, that mate. Probably not though. Now this is the interesting little one here. That looks like an empire head. One of the kings. Or I'm not sure what. It's very, very thin. It's made of copper. And if you turn it... Oh dear me. Keep wanting to get away. Right, if you turn it that way round, I think that's Britannia on the back, look. So it's a farthing, or maybe part farthing. But that's about the best you'll get. Who's that, CB? Right. A seal. Right out of context. Half a mile away. But it's on another road up from the valley where the mills were, so I'm hoping maybe they did bring them up that road. And I just haven't found the field they've dumped them in yet. And I think we're looking at to be quite frank, I haven't a clue what that is. It's got to be before 1829, I know that, from the NP on it. Can't really tell. I think it's about 1825. Now, the piece de resistance of the little walk was, hey, our Jeff Hurst. Mexico World Cup squad, 1970. They gave these tokens out when you bought petrol. Esso. Of course, in '66 we did marvellous. We won the World Cup, but gone downhill ever since. But there you are, look. I'm football crazy. Actually, I know nothing about football, but I have heard of him. Okay, and then I went on to the little Patrick field, had a rest because I was a bit cream crackered. And what did we find in there? A bit of lead, a hasp of a clog clip, and the clasp part, but the bit that goes through those holes is missing. And two silvery pewter buttons. Have they got a pattern on? I don't think so. Then a bell-shaped loom weight, heavy little monster. A bull ring, half a bull ring. You can see where the other half fastened into itself. It was sort of hinged like a carabiner, and then they put a little screw through and held it, but whew, you give that and that goes through the bull's nose, and it doesn't like being pulled, but if it pulled back it would quite happily snap those things in half. Bulls are big creatures. And then believe it or not, I got 9 more seals, so that's 10 for the day. 1810, 1810, 1813. What are we? 18. Yeah, what are you? 17, 18, 19, 1820, 1820, 1820, that'll be, and 18, you're 20, I thought you were 21, but you're not, you're 1820. So, 10 more seals. Come on, get yourself focused. That's better. It's getting a bit worn out like me, this camera. It's out there, look. Had a really nice day out. Birds were singing and the rabbits all over. dozens and dozens and dozens of rabbits. But there you go. Little Patrick, again. Another 9 from little Patrick. Unreal. Till I see you next time, you take care. And if anybody can tell me what this is, and this, it is far too, oh, see, it's far too thick to be a normal coin round here. And it's not quite big enough. Till I see you later. Bye.